So I was looking at my YouTube analytics, and 77 days ago, I posted my video of me trying SMA for a year and kind of what it took for me to hit 13K a month. And then I didn't really post anything since then, and I wanted to come back on here, make another video to just kind of explain what happened since then, because it's probably not really what you guys would expect or expect me to make a video about. So when I posted that video, I just hit 13K with my agency, and it's kind of it was I closed a lot of clients. It was a lot of new cash collected. I posted that Skype screenshot, and a lot of people kind of came out of the woodwork, like, "Congrats, Levi." I'd been watching for a long time, and it was really cool. And I had a lot of drive at that time to push me to hit that mark for a lot of different reasons. So, um, I didn't allow myself to talk to a certain girl until I hit that. That didn't end up working because she hit me up first. But I wanted to stop posting losses on my channel because I felt like I just been documenting myself as a loser, and I needed to stop that. And then I knew a 1 year in SMMA video would do well, and that would bring me a lot of kind of views, which I don't know, views are good. And there was an agency event, and I didn't want to go and just be the person that a lot of people knew because of my channel, and they'd be like, "Oh, how are you doing?" It's like, "Oh, I'm not at 10K yet." So there was a lot of drive, a lot of motivation, a lot of things pushing me in order to go from 2K to 13K in that month. That was like a really big difference for me. After hitting 13K, kind of used that money. I got a car, which I needed. I got a new laptop, and I got tickets for an event that I went to in Miami later down the road. I just pre-purchased the tickets. And I also got a really cool hotel room that you can kind of see right here to go visit my friends from college as kind of like a reward for, you know, doing well for myself finally. But I wasn't really happy. Um, on that last day of the month, right here, you can see it was a $4,600 day. And I was like kind of sad because I was busy and I wanted to be with like some of my friends that were in college and things like that. And I'd get a Stripe notification. I was like, "Oh, like we're gonna FaceTime or something," and then we weren't. Um, and all the reasons that had propelled me to kind of move forward and like my drive had disappeared because I'd either bought them all or they already passed, or like, I achieved what I wanted to, and then nothing was great. And then I put this clip in here because I started playing basketball with this guy around that time. So I made a YouTube video, which you guys saw, and it was in a format that I don't usually do. It was super clickbaity. It was very oriented around getting a lot of people who aren't super successful to watch it, and that's where most of the people are. So I knew I'd get a decent amount of views, more than my other ones. It did well. It got like I think 9K views so far, and I got another 300 followers on Instagram from it. And I got way more validation than I've ever gotten from anything else I've ever done. I got probably 300 followers, probably 500 DMs of just people saying like "good job," and that's a lot for. I don't get DMs like that. Like I was never like I'm not used to getting 500 DMs. Um, and I posted that because I thought the validation would make me feel better after the money from the agency didn't. But it didn't feel better, and I felt like a fraud because I'd hit 13K, and then I realized money doesn't matter to me at all. And then my agency didn't work anymore. I couldn't generate appointments because email outreach stopped working for everyone. But everyone still thought I was doing really well, and it just hurt me. I couldn't say like, "Hey, I'm not in the position where you guys think I am," or I would just say I'm not going to share numbers and make it seem like I was doing well when I wasn't. And also, like, I'm about to get into some stuff that's like not me doing well. I don't want you guys to give me props for being vulnerable or whatever, because like it's just not necessary. This is only for me to look back on and just show myself proof of what not to do. And this will only be good. This will only be acceptable on the condition that I do well in the future. So it's just more motivation for me for that. Um, After kind of September, October, and early November, I was just going backwards the whole time. I made a plan to scale and innovate, including paid ads and raising my prices. and the goal is to go from 13K to 30K. And that kind of changed everything as far as what I was doing to already get clients. And we were spending $100 a day in ads, and I closed nobody. On top of that, a lot of my clients left or dropped off because of the winter, and that happens in my niche. And I had taken forever to onboard people, so I didn't get that recurring revenue, which was extremely annoying. So I went from 13K to I think 4 or 5K in October. And our system didn't work to scale because instead of hitting 30K, we hit 5K. Our B2B ads were good. Our product was really good, but I was really bad at sales. I was not organized, and I was super lazy because I had no drive to do anything. I didn't call any of the leads in a timely manner. I didn't do anything that I should have been doing because I was like, why would I work? Because if I work, I get money, but I don't care about money. I got money already. It wasn't nice. Like I didn't care. Um, but then after that, I was like, I bought the tickets to Miami, like I said earlier. I went with my boy Arya, and everyone there had obviously had some sort of drive because they'd accomplished things. There were like 13 people that I talked to who were above 100K a month, and like probably 50 who were over 10K a month. Um, and they just made it super simple on how to scale, but it's just a matter of putting the right work in order to do that, which was the hard part for me. And honestly, kind of maybe even the harder part for me was like I got recognized from people I didn't know from this channel. And they're like, "Oh, how are you doing?" And I just wasn't doing as well as I should have been. Um, and that kind of messed with me inside. So when I got back, kind of relatively motivated from the event we went to, took a lot of notes on this thing. We came back, made a really, really solid ads, as you can see, $4 cost per lead, high quality leads too. We made a really good funnels, and I got back into sales just like I'd been doing in September when I closed all those new clients because it was entirely new cash collected. There was no recurring. Um, and I closed the first few amount of deals, but for the amount of leads I got, it was like basically nothing. And we still actually ended up losing money this month in December because of a chargeback that we'd gotten and a lot of other expenses, me paying for ads coaching and sales coaching and a lot of other coaching. We ended up losing money. It's probably only like 3 or 4K this month, maybe even less. And it's around this time, still December. It was like Christmas, like a few days ago. And Christmas came around, and all my family, they think I'm doing well, at least my close family, because they don't really care about money. But when they ask how I'm doing, I'll just say I'm doing really well. Or I'll say something like that because in my mind, I'm just like, I need to just say that because me saying, oh, I'm not doing very well isn't going to be beneficial for me because they're like, oh, you should go back to college. Not everyone can make money online. And I just don't want to deal with that shit right now. Um, but they were starting to realize it because like if I got a new laptop and I went to Miami and a lot of things that outwardly seem like I'm doing better, so they're expecting me to get like crazy things for everyone, and I wasn't able to get those gifts, which is like my main drive. Because growing up, I always watched YouTube videos of people getting their family like crazy gifts, and I thought it was just because like, oh, I wish I was in those videos, but I realized I wish I was the person giving the gifts to those people because that just seems like the greatest position to be in. And furthermore, just like being able to provide and everything. And I realized that if I didn't get like my shit together, if I didn't stay consistently focused, I'm never going to be able to do what I want to do or what all of my friends are currently doing. And so I just kind of have to put my head down and work. And that really put perspective into my head. Like, I wouldn't be able to live with myself if I was exactly the same when I turned 20 in 6 months. And being 20 years old, not in a place where I want to be, is just like disgusting. Like, I shouldn't even be alive at that point. And it's me running away from my future failure as opposed to like me wanting to get a McLaren or a Rolex or something that obviously I want, but it's just me trying to get away from things I don't want. So ever since I realized that, I've been going to the gym super early, and we kind of made a plan to start winning much, much more consistently than I had been in the past after analyzing all the reasons why I'd failed. And the plan is get solid appointments, solid sales, more appointments, better sales from hiring a closer, and then just improve the customer experience and grow a team. This is what every single person in Agency Lab did. Everyone there, except they did not hire a closer this early because you can get to 100K a month closing by yourself. Except I don't hate closing. It's just like I'm not motivated. Not motivated. I just don't like the whole experience because I feel like I'm just kind of tricking people like emotionally into investing. And yeah, I'm gonna make them like tens of thousands of dollars, but it's just not something I really enjoy. I enjoy like the team management, other things like that a lot more. So I'm gonna try and get to the point where that's possible, and it'll really allow me to scale to get to 100K a month when before I'm 20 is the goal right now. Um, so the inputs in order to get to the point where we're doing a bit better. Every day I have to either do go to the gym, or if the gym is closed on that day, I have to either do a run or calisthenics. Today the gym was closed. It was raining, so I just did like a couple hundred push-ups inside. Um, I have to go to bed before 11 p.m. every day. If it's a weekend, if it's a holiday, um, I need to be out of bed in between 5:50 and 6:30, 6:30 at the latest, and then put more effort into improving my attention span. So I got an app called Opal. I'll leave the link down below. And it helped me a lot as far as being able to concentrate because I was very, very addicted to social media. And it just makes it impossible to use on your phone. It's like $100 or $200, but that $100 or $200 has bought me back literally days of my life within a month. So 100% worth it. And then I bought one of these like corny like TikTok things, and then I just like put it down right there and just watch it. And then when it goes off, I know I'm done with what I needed to do. Um, Also, I need to position myself as more as an expert because as you saw in all my previous videos, I was clearly like, hey, I'm a beginner, like, watch me try to do this. And like my setup was bad, like it was just a wall, and now it's a wall with a whiteboard and a plant. And I have like other clothes that I use for demos. My demo deck is much more professional, and the whole sales process is a lot more professional. And it's positioning myself as a lot more of an expert, which I am. I've genuinely helped a few people hit 30K a month, even 50K a month, while I'm still like not even at 10 right now. And I just need to position myself as the person who I actually am instead of like still a beginner. Um, I need to focus on the business over content. So I just need to actually do the work of being an agency owner instead of like portraying the life of an agency owner on my channel. And then I'm only going to use content to document what I'm doing and keep myself organized and accountable, which is what I was wanting to do from the beginning. But like having like stupid mini agency clout like made me focus on YouTube too much, and I thought about it a lot, and it was just messing with me more than I should. And so here's the plan for content from now on. So every other Saturday, starting today, December 30th, and it's like 9:21 p.m. right now when I'm filming this. Um, I need to make a video about what my goals were that I set for the past 2 week period from the last video, how I did as far as accomplishing what changed, and then my goals for the next 2 weeks and how that fits into the larger picture. So I guess we'll start that right now at the end of this video. This is the longest one that's going to be up for a while. My goals for the next 2 weeks. We are launching ads, new B2B ads that we've launched as well as re-edited old ads that are doing really well, or they will do really well. I need to do a reactivation campaign for New Year, New Me roofers who are like looking to invest in themselves. That's going to go out soon. We have all that set up already. We have new offers in place. I need to get the agreements and contracts done for that include the guarantee because we're making our offer super, super strong now. So it's really a no-brainer. And then other than that, it's just really keeping up with the inputs, keeping up the consistency, and calling every lead, actually being there, doing the most I can to close every sale. Because at the end of the day, I don't actually try that hard sometimes if I'm closing something low ticket like 1500. It's like, yeah, it's only 1500. But it only takes probably like another 20 to 40 minutes of work to increase my closing rate by a lot, which is like kind of my own little special sauce. But I never end up doing that because I think it's too much work. And I just need to actually just put in the work, stop using my phone, just improve my focus, and just get things done. So for the next 2 weeks, get those appointments in from ads. The ads are already filmed. We need the ads to go live. We need me to actually kind of convert those people through like the better offer that we have, making that a guarantee, improving my sales abilities, and just like following up with everyone, as well as like launching all our current clients that start their B2C ads on January 1st and just continue the good results for them. So, yep. I will see you in 2 weeks with an update for everything. And this is kind of what my channel is going to look like, at least until I hit either 85 or 100K. Because 85K is, or 84K, I guess, is 7 figures. And 100K is 6 figures a month. And my goal is to hit either one of those within the next 6 months. So, looking forward to that. And peace. See you guys. Thanks for 2K subscribers. I appreciate it. And let's kill it next month. See you guys.